Assalamu alaikum. Auxiliary Verb. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. How are you all? Hope feeling well and everything goes well. So, dear friends, today I have brought a unique topic, and as you know that it's the basic topic of the grammar, English grammar. But still, many of the students they are confused in this, and that is about the auxiliary verb. Many of the students they are confused in the basic topic of grammar, that is auxiliary verb. That what's auxiliary verb? What's the definition of auxiliary verb? What are the functions of auxiliary verb? And why we use auxiliary verb? They even don't know that what's auxiliary verb. So now here I'm here to teach you about and to give you the information about the auxiliary verb. That what's auxiliary verb. But remember one thing: before auxiliary verb, you have to know better about the verb. That what's verb? Whenever you get clear about the verb, that what's verb, then you will learn about the auxiliary verb. So now let me first teach you about the verb, that what's verb. As you know that verb, this verb is, what is verb? First of all, as you know that verb is an action. Verb is an action, and it is the main part of a sentence. Main part of sentence. As you know that verb is an action, and it's the main part of a sentence. Auxiliary verb. Before auxiliary verb, you must know about the verb. Verb is an action and it's the main part of a sentence. Now, how is the main part of a sentence? Now let me give you an example. He is eating pizza. Let's get this example. He is eating pizza. So here, as you know that this eating is the verb. This is the verb. And if it isn't available in a sentence, he is pizza. So it gives opposite meaning. So that's why this is the main part of a sentence, and it is action. Verb is an action, and this eating, this is an action in a sentence. So this is called the verb. Verb is an action, and it's the main part of a sentence. Hope you have clear about the verb. Now let's come to the auxiliary verb. That what's auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb is also the verb, but which verb? Auxiliary verb. It is the word auxiliary. First we know about the word auxiliary. The word auxiliary, this means helping. The word auxiliary means helping. The word auxiliary means helping, and it is used to help main verb in a sentence. What's auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb, first we must know about the word auxiliary. As you know, the auxiliary word means helping. So if it means helping, so it's sure it is used for helping. So auxiliary verb is used to help the main verb in a sentence. Auxiliary verb is used to help the main verb in a sentence. Now let me tell you about this is the definition. Now let me tell you about that. What are those auxiliary verbs that they are used to help the main verb? Auxiliary verbs, they are mainly, I'm talking about the mainly, they are three. Mainly they are three, that is called do, have, and be. These three, they are called the auxiliary verb. Now you know you are confused here that what's be, what's do, and what's have. Now let me clear your confusion. First of all, we know about the be. What is be? In be we are having is, am, are, was, were, be, being, and been. What's be? Be is the auxiliary verb, but be contain is, am, are, was, were, be, being, been. These are the words that they are available in be. Now let's come for do. Be is clear. Now come for do. What we do? Do we have do and do? And do we have the first is that is do, does, did. These three are available and do. Be contain these verbs, and do contain these verbs, and the last that is have. Have contain has, have, and had. Now these words, these are called the auxiliary verbs, but they are separately they are divided into three parts. They are called be, do, have. They have been given the names be, do, have, and these three words they are called auxiliary verb. Now I've thought that auxiliary verbs help the main verb in a sentence. So how? Let me give you example. The example is he is watching TV. Now look at here. You know better that what's auxiliary in this sentence. That is. Is the auxiliary verb, and it have been taken from the group be. Look at here, be. This I have taken is. He is watching TV. In this sentence we are having main verb this watching. Watching is the main verb, and this is the auxiliary verb. Now I have thought auxiliary mean helping, and it help the main verb in a sentence. So here this auxiliary is helping the main verb watching. In this sentence, watching is a helper, and auxiliary verb is used to help to give more more meaning about the main verb is called the auxiliary verb. So here this auxiliary helps the main verb to make a sentence meaningful. Because if you just remove the s from the sentence, so it will be like this: he watching TV. At this and the rules of grammar, it is out of the rules. So whenever we use auxiliary verb, so it helps the main verb in a sentence to complete the sentence meaningful. Now let me give you another example. That example, let me tell you, he or they were playing soccer or cricket. They were playing cricket. So here in this sentence you can see verb. It is auxiliary verb, and this playing is main verb, and auxiliary verbs helps the main verb. So here this auxiliary verb is helping the main verb to complete the sentence meaningful. Because if you just remove the verb, this auxiliary verb, you can see here verb. This is the auxiliary verb, and it is used to help the main verb in a sentence. So here if you just remove verb, so then this sentence is not in the rules of grammar. Then it will be like this: they playing soccer. So it's out of the rules. So here whenever we use auxiliary so it helps the main verb and make the sentence meaningful. The same is you can make an example and these two as well. Like let me give you an example and these of the and them. The example is that he has watched movie. He has watched movie. So here you can see has. This has is the auxiliary verb, and here this has is used to help the main verb watch. It's main verb in a sentence, and this auxiliary verb have been helping the main verb to make the sentence meaningful. So I hope this is helpful for you people. Thank you so much.